Hi, good morning. This is a Get Ready With Me. I'm going to do a little morning chat. This week I have Thanksgiving, and this is Wednesday, so this is the last day before Thanksgiving. I usually don't teach a new lesson. I will just play a Kahoot game or do some class activity because a lot of kids are usually absent because they've already begun Thanksgiving. They're traveling to wherever they're going, and so it's not worth starting a new lesson if I'm not going to have a full class, or at least a mostly full class. And plus, we don't want everything to be just work. We want to make sure that the class environment also includes some downtime, some more cozy vibes. That's not just, diligent work, right? It's a fostering of an environment that I'm trying to do just as much as I'm trying to teach geometry or algebra. So I'm going to go in today. Something I like about teaching that I want to mention is that this kind of freedom to run my class as I see fit is very, very satisfying and makes me feel happy. And it makes me feel like I'm going to some place where I'm valued and that I feel comfortable and almost like a second home to me. So I know not all schools have that. I can only speak to the few schools that I've been working at. But of all the schools, no matter how difficult some of the situations with the administrations have been, there is always a level of independence that we have as teachers that I enjoy and that I appreciate. And it just makes it worth it, even through some of the annoying things that we might have to go through. And this is one of them, right? So on a day like, if we're going to have a vacation time or a holiday coming up, and this is right before it, we really have the autonomy to kind of control what happens. And this counts as a lesson. It's not like we're going to do nothing today. This counts as a lesson. And I think no matter where you go, administrations will understand that and appreciate that this has value in the classroom. So yeah, I'm really excited about it, and I'm excited for the time off. However, Thanksgiving is really, honestly, I wouldn't want to call it a stressful time, but it's a very busy time because, let me just move this here so that I can look at you and not be looking away while I'm talking. A stressful time in the sense that I have a lot of places to be. So I haven't done a Thanksgiving in many years. Last time I did one was when I had a lot of my family or at least the main family that usually does Thanksgiving, which is my uncle, People, and his wife, Sarah. They usually do Thanksgiving, but there was a time when they were living in Puerto Rico, and so they weren't doing it. But my cousins, their sons, Robert and Charlie, were here in New York, and I wanted to still make sure I got together with them. So I went ahead and did Thanksgiving. But that was maybe like 18 years ago, almost 20 years ago. Oh, I put too much. That's okay. Oh, I forgot my primer again. This is constantly happening to me. I think I'm preparing. I think I'm doing all the routine. This is how you know it's just too much stuff. I do the sunscreen. I don't think I ever really forget that, but I do forget. I do forget primer, which that just means the primer is going to last me longer. It's not that serious. I'm not going to erase everything and start all over again, right? This is not a professional get ready. If I mess something up, this is meant to be very casual. And so what's going to happen is that tomorrow I'm going to go see my uncle in the morning. And I say the morning, I mean I'm going to probably head over there around 11:30, get there about 12. It's more like a lunch, right? So we're going to do kind of Thanksgiving lunch because they eat early. They're late. They're older. They're in their 80s, okay? And my aunt's going to be there, and she goes early. She's not in her 80s. She's younger. She's like 70. But they're very early people. So she's going to get there early. And everybody goes to bed like at 7 o'clock because they all wake up at the crack of dawn. So yeah, so that was my chili from Say. That's the color. And I'm looking to finish this up. You know, honestly, I really do like the color. I'm not crazy about liquid blushes, I think. So I've been using the Deer palette from Hourglass. And I'm trying to just mix things in because I do want to finish stuff. Right? We want to finish. So I can't just, I don't want to stop using this now that I'm almost done because I just want to actually finish it off. Anyway. Yeah, so I go there in the morning or early afternoon. I want to stay there until 2 o'clock. They usually have Puerto Rican turkey, which is pernil. Pernil is a roast pork. And actually, no, that's not true. That's not true. They do turkey. I don't know what I'm talking about. I never make turkey. I make pernil, and many other Puerto Rican households make pernil. But she makes turkey. She likes to try and do the traditional American route. So I have my bronzer shade, and I actually use this pretty regularly, and I learned to apply it perpendicularly. Like, I put it here, and then I open my eye, and I go here. So, like, for the hooded eye, you know, you go, like, right in the crease and darken it. I kind of like the look because it creates a little bit of depth in the eye. And from there, so anyway, so I go to my uncle's, and then from there, she'll make the arroz con gandules, the rice and chickpeas with turkey, and they do like cranberry, sometimes sweet potatoes. She's trying to do like the American style, which is fine. And then I'm gonna go to Joe's dad's house in the afternoon, and his wife is Palestinian, but she does an American Christmas. She doesn't do she'll make like hummus sometimes, I think, but she does like the American style. So she'll do that. So I'll go there in the afternoon. I'll have turkey there again, so we're gonna have another meal, which is tough. It's tough, especially if I'm on the shot. I'm on step bound. I'm just gonna skip it this week. I'm at a point, I'm at a weight where I'm not looking to lose any more weight, and my doctor is on the same track, and she puts the shot in once a month. So I feel confident in skipping a week, which I do. I've been skipping. I don't want to lose any more weight. So yeah, so that's gonna be a big day. So Thanksgiving is really packed, and we all watch football. This is a football family on both sides. We're eating Thanksgiving dinner and watching football. We do not eat Thanksgiving with the TV turned off. We watch it with the TV turned on, the football game on full blast, big screen. Everybody's paying attention to it and eating and having different conversations. It's just part of the ambiance. It's tradition. I actually like it. So we do. I don't know if that's what, I know traditionally, I guess, people are like, oh, no, we should all sit around the table and talk about what we're grateful for and just have quiet conversation throughout the whole time. No. Have I ever been to a Thanksgiving where that's true? No, I don't think so. Even if it's not family, even if it's friends, there's always been a football game in the background. I think low-key that is the American tradition. If you have a sports family. If no one in your family likes sports, then obviously no. But we have a sports family, and they are not missing this game. They are not missing it. Then, so that's going to be all of Thursday. 2 places, 2 main meals, big time. Second one is that Friday morning, early in the morning, Sophia and I are driving up to see my friend / sister in the heart, Elizabeth. She lives out in Port Jervis, New York. So it is a 2-hour drive. She just moved there from Pennsylvania. And actually, it's much easier to get to her now. She's further away, but it's more highway as opposed to like windy roads in the middle of nowhere, Pennsylvania. So it actually takes less time, just under 2 hours. And she has a Thanksgiving on Friday so that she doesn't interfere with anyone's family. And then also, no one has an excuse saying, oh, we have Thanksgiving with someone else, because she's like, I'm not doing it on Thursday, so you can come on Friday. Thanks. But I like it because I love spending time with her. I help her out with it. She's been there my whole life. So she is definitely a sister to me. And then also, it keeps me away from all the Black Friday shopping. Because before I used to go to her, I used to do, not that I really fell for like hard for the Black Friday thing, but Black Friday morning or during the day, I used to go to the shops just to watch the people shopping, because I never bought anything unless the line was really short and it was something I would use as a gift for somebody else. So I never ever shopped Black Friday unless it was very convenient. But I like to people watch. I like to see what people are doing. I like to watch the crowds. I'm a people watcher. That's what I do for fun. Especially during my vacations. Even if I go to other country, especially France, I used to sit at the cafes and just look out the window. I mean, not out the, well, I mean, if it was raining, I'd look out the window, but I would go sit outside, have a coffee, and just watch people. And so there it is. I think that lipstick might be a little too light for today. Actually, so I'm going to use my other one. So I have two fresh. I really like these lipsticks. I don't see a lot of people using them, but I really like them. And this one, I've shown you before. I'm kind of working through it. I have a little brush. So I'm going to go to her house for 2 days, come back Saturday, and then Sunday, I'm going to go see my mom on the way back. Like, this is a lot. This is a lot of stuff. And then Joe's going to see his mom, and I was going to go visit her because her father passed away. We sent her flowers. And I think Joe, I told Joe, I said, you should go visit her. And so, yeah. So it's a lot, right? No days off. Like, there's no day where I'm just here relaxing. Then Monday morning, I gotta go back to work. It's like work is like my relaxing time. These 2 weeks. Like, as long as I'm at work, I am relaxing. Outside of it, I am running around. So I will be tired. Anyway, so yeah, that's my chat. That's my weekend. I hope you guys have a wonderful Thanksgiving and that you rest, you enjoy. Unless you're hosting, then I hope you have a wonderful event and that you're not burnt out by hosting the event, which I feel for people doing that because I've done it and it's a lot of work. But I think it's worth it. So please enjoy, take care, and talk to you next time. Bye.